Hello everyone, welcome to Elliott Wave YouTube channel. My name is Henry and today is Tuesday, March 28. The time is around 2 a.m. GMT. Today we are looking at the chart of the Aussie dollar yen. This is a 60 minutes chart here. We can see that we are about to finish a 5 waves down. You can already see wave 3 and wave 4 in the minor degree here. And now we are basically in the last leg here. We have this 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and then now with one more marginal low, we could be ending with 5 and also with 5 in the minute degree as well as in the minor degree, and then that should be ending the 5 ways down. So if I zoom out a little bit, then the 5 ways down we're talking about here is if I look at the daily time frame, right, it should be, let me see, it should be the 5 ways down from here. Alright, that's the 5 ways down we're talking about. So this is the cycle that started from February this year, February 15. Okay, so what we are seeing here is that this cycle is kind of mature, right? Because it's almost finished the 5 waves, and of course, if the rally actually continues to go higher from here, then there is a possibility that as an alternate, this cycle already ended as a 5 waves, and then we can get a bigger rally first before turning lower. But the idea here that I want to focus on is not necessarily swing by swing in the shorter cycle, because people tend to only focus on the smallest possible swing, right? But the idea I want to talk about here is that if we zoom out on the daily time frame, we can notice from this high in September last year, we continue to make a sequence of a lower low, right? We got a lower low and lower high, and so far we have this what we call a 5 swing sequence. Now this is unlikely to be a 5 ways down, and the reason is because this swing number 3 doesn't have any extension, right? If you want to call this to be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, typically you want to see wave 3 extended, but here is only 100% extension. And then not only that, but the reaction higher here, your swing number 4 breaks above the trend line here. So typically if you want to call this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse, you need to see something like this with a long wave 3, and then 4 doesn't break any trend line, like in this case, and then you got another leg down. Now that's a proper 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 impulse. Now here, this is not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of people, that's one of the things that we analyze all these things, and we go deeper than just like a casual waiver, right? Now here, this is what we call a WXY, which is a double zigzag. So, or double 3, right? So this is a 3 swing. It's not a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this is actually either an ABC or a WXY. And then from here, this cycle ended. So when this ended as a 3 swing, then you label this as a W because it breaks below here again. You label this as a W, and this is your X, and then it makes new low. So that means this is a double 3 structure, and the connector is somewhere here. Alright, so this is a bearish sequence, in other words, right? It's a bearish sequence, and then target on the downside in this case is going to be something like this. It can go to 100% extension, 81.5. We are nowhere near 81.5. That doesn't mean we collapse non-stop here, and that's one thing, is like people think, okay, if it rallies a little bit, then we are wrong. No, it's not. A rally is not normal. I mean, it's bouncing and so on, but the right side in this case is undoubtedly lower, right? And this view still remains valid as long as we stay below this bearish channel here. Any kind of rally that we see, like here, the first 3 swings rally, you can see it fails, but then now, I mean, it's, if it doesn't have a follow-up and it rallies again, then the rally can change. And the structure can change, but the daily doesn't change. The daily, we need to be aware this cycle is mature. So therefore, if you are chasing this, you need to keep in mind you are chasing something that is already stretched in the shorter cycle and is about to be doing a larger degree correction, right? So in this case, I think it probably is not really the best to chase on the downside, but at the same time, the right side is not bullish, right? This is not bullish, so the right side is bearish, and therefore we just need to wait for the market to tell us what sort of correction it is going to do, and if this is going to be correcting larger degree. Remember, correction always is in 3 swing or 7 swing, so all we need to do is just sit down and trying to figure out if we can measure 3 swing or 7 swing correction from the lows of that sequence, which is over here, and then we can look to continue to try to fade any kind of rally, because the sequence remains bearish at this stage. Alright, so that is the whole idea in the LZN, and as always, if you want to get more updates, feel free to check our service. We have 14 days trial. The link is provided in the description of the video. See you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.